I need money, but my grades are bad and I'm horrible at everything, so employment's out of the question. Fortunately, I am a game developer, so I'm gonna make a game to make some cash. But making popular games is hard, so I need to know what you, yes you, like to play. One thing that I know is that you guys are some freaks, so you want weird games. And I'm gonna make a weird game and have my friends rate it from 1 to 10. Fortunately, I'm a pretty weird guy, so I know what to do when making a weird game. Obviously, the first thing I did was make the project. Of course, I'm making the game in first person because, well, I don't know how to do anything else. So I copied the movement script from my retro horror game, which is really just a script I borrowed from this guy Fungi Cocoas. Then I added that to the player and changed some values like the speed. I know right now you're asking me how the script works, and listen, I know I strike you as an intelligent being above the likes of all of you cretins, but unfortunately, I didn't make the script. There's really an underrated weird game out there. It's called Escape from Lavender Island. Lavender Island takes place in a city and some crazy stuff happens there. For instance, you can shoot laxatives at people and do mushrooms to fight a huge mech boss. I want some crazy things to happen in my game, so it's only right that I make a city. The first thing I did was make the tower designs. We have tall thing, short thing, long, slant, wide, circle, glowing building, and finally, hockey stick. Then I place the models around the what is this? The reason the walls look like what you see after trying a honey pack is because of something called UV mapping. This essentially tells the textures where to go, and I'm no good at that. So obviously I need to find a way to get around that. Oh, tri-planar shaders. How didn't I think of that? There's so much that goes into these shaders, so I'm just gonna say, see this? Turns into this. So everything's good on the wall. Well, except for this. The bright place. I just need to think to myself, how can I make this the weirdest thing possible? I'm not only a developer, but I'm a self-proclaimed artist, and I also make clothes. Shameless plug here, nearfall.elify.app in the description, please, 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 please. So, I want to put something that I would put on clothing for some reason. So, let me just go in pirated Photoshop real quick. In hindsight, I don't think I would put this on clothes, but it's definitely weird, and I guess that's good. But the design just being flat on the windows is just boring and lame. So I'm gonna make the texture follow the player with a screen space shader, which follows the player. And the city's done. But I want a little drunk effect while walking in the city because, you know, that's kind of weird, I guess. I have to use custom shaders for this. All I did was make a noise shader and plugged it into the node that displaces the screen to get the warp. I don't know what that means either. But this city's looking kinda empty, and cities are always packed with people and cars and crap, I guess. To make the city more open and real, we have to add people, so I'm gonna do that real quick. To do this, I made a wander system by getting a random point within the enemy's range and using a system called nav mesh to find a walkable point. Wait, this is a cube, and this cube doesn't look like a person. Obviously a human looks like human, not cube, so I have to make a model for the people. I used inspiration from GoldenEye in my retro horror game to make this awesome model, and I put it into Mixamo to give it animations. Now I just add the model to the game and they're on the walls. Well, obviously that's not supposed to happen. I have no idea why this is happening, so let me look it up. Okay. Oh wait, this is supposed to be a weird game. How do I fix you? Well, I'll give you two options. Fix the AI and everything's normal, and I have to do more work. Ooh, get off the stage. Or keep it in, making the game weirder and stay the lazy person I am. I know, don't thank me, thank all the people that brought me here. So the city's done and it looks great, but all you can do is walk around and look at the buildings. That's not a game, it's a walking simulator. I don't want to copy Lavender City 1-to-1, so I have to come up with my own mechanics. Wow, I just noticed I'm horrible at making ideas. So I really have to put 100% of my brain power into this.
Make a car.
That's actually a pretty good idea, not gonna lie. To make a car, I have to make my own car movement script, because there isn't a car script built into Unity. Don't mind this, I want to make the video interesting. In order to do this, I first have to make it so that when I press E, the walking script gets turned off and the player goes into the car. That was pretty easy, but now we have to make movement. First of all, I have to make sure the car doesn't collide with the player because that has some strange outcomes, to say the least. Then I have to look for the player to hold the W or S button and move forward or backwards accordingly. Man, I am smart. That is such a smart sentence. Finally, I just have to make the rotation of the wheel, because if you haven't noticed, cars don't just go forward or backwards. They also go to the left and right. I'll be honest, this was the hardest part of the car. Rotating uses quaternions or something. I don't know entirely how these worked, and by that I mean I have no idea how this works, so I'm guessing I just add on to my rotation. Oh no, that's not it. Oh, I have to do quaternion.yielders. No. So what am I supposed to do? Man, I don't know. Turns out, it was one line that I had where I had to turn the rotation into a vector. That's so cool. So, everything with the car works perfectly, but there's a problem. These pesky people are always getting in the way of my awesome, cool car. So, the only reasonable thing to do is add killing mechanics. All I did is when an AI hits the car and the car is past a certain speed, it uses the destroy command on itself. Guess what that does? Ooh. And plays a blood effect I made. I'm a terrible person. Hey guys, I did some off-camera mining since it's like midnight, and I made a cool gun on top of your car that kills people. But you don't want to just kill people. Well, unless you do. To fix that, I have to make an AI that nobody likes. Guess what everybody hates, and I'm a little scared of, to be honest. Spiders. But not just spiders, spiders with awesome laser guns. To make the spider, I just made a low poly model in Blender, which looks bad without shading, but with shading, is actually pretty good. Now all we have to do is make it shoot. I made a circle that hurts the player when it's touched, and I made a spider spawn it every couple seconds. Okay, this is too much. So every spider shooting a bullet at the same time is a little crazy. So I'm just gonna make every spider within a good distance from the player's shoot. I did this with a vector3.distance function, which finds the distance between two objects. But this isn't crazy enough, so I'm gonna add another obstacle. I love Half-Life, I talk about it in every video, and I recently finished Opposing Force. And there's an obstacle I really hate, airstrikes. To make the airstrikes, I first made an animation to warn the player when a strike's coming in. Then I made an effect in Unity's particle system. Dead joke, that wasn't funny. Every couple seconds, the strike spawns around the player and plays the effect. When the player touches the strike, they lose a ton of health. I worked so long on this, so I want you to like and subscribe right now, or else I don't really know. The game's really hard right now, so I have to add something to make the game a little bit easier, specifically health items. So I added a break cube that reverses the strike damage script, but deletes itself for the rest of the game, so it's not that easy. But now the game's done, but if you want me to make another game, subscribe and tell me your game idea in the comments. I really appreciate it. And if you want to play the game, you can get it for free right now in the description. But we should get people to rate how weird the game is, so I'm gonna get my friends to play it.
Hey Aiden, are you ready to play the game?
Yes, I am. Oh my god! We're quick.
Yeah!
Oh,
Wait, this is actually
wait,
cool.
Do you just click? Do you...
Oh my god.
You can hold too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's.
Somebody get through here.
This is
You're
fun.
dead.
I like
No.
this. It's oh, I think I'm in a bit of a pickle. Can I?
Those are airstrikes.
Can I?
Why do you keep on crashing into the wall?
How?
It's like Forza Aiden.
I've never played.
Oh yeah. Also, you could turn back.
Get off of me.
Like how
I need the green. I need the green. I need
Well,
the green. I need the green.
I
need the green. I need the green.
Ooh, you can run people over. This is fun. I love you, Dix. You're my favorite person.
Thank you.
What do they do? Health. Ah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
As you guys can see, Grow Engine is incredible at this game.
Oh
I
yeah.
died. They're crawling on the building.
Oh, look at that drift. You can also
Oh
drift.
shit.
Oh my god.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
I'm kind of stuck.
Oh, get duped. Oh shoot. I just jumped somebody. I just jumped over them.
If you were rate this game from a 1 to 10 on its scale of like how weird it is.
Scale of how weird it is. I mean, yeah, like this is like the weirdest game I've ever played. This is a 10.
Exactly.
Easy 10, easy 10.
Exactly.
Easy 10, easy 10.
This game's actually tough. I like this game.
10.
I would give it like a 9.5. Oh, 10. It's a 10 out of 10 game. W game.
I wish you would subscribe to Brick's Games channel. He makes the best games that all our friends have.